What's rocking, guys? Welcome to episode 3 of my 1860 Munich career mode. Really excited to get this going, as we'll be starting this episode off with redeeming our Scout to Future Star. Of course, you guys requested it quite a bit, a lot of votes on some of the comments, a lot of comments in general. Of course, I asked you guys what you thought about doing this, and it looks like we'll be, of course, going through with it. I really want to build through the youth squad as well, the youth academy, excuse me. You'll see, we'll make our first signing as well, of course, other than the Scout to Future Star, who will be put in our youth academy. So it'll be interesting to see how things go there. I would love to be able to build this team kind of organically, use the youth academy as well as make some solid signings other than the usual career mode signings. But we'll get this started off. This episode started with a match against Union Berlin. Of course, a very interesting side. They do have Bobby Wood, who used to play for 1860 Munich, was also, of course, in my career mode vote video as well. But you'll see the main change here for us is playing Lindo at left mid now. Just really haven't had too much going on in the wings, in all honesty, so far in this season. Of course, we're not too deep in the season, but I still would like some more consistent work here to see some good defensive work there. I thought it was actually a save at first, but it looked like that was a deflection as well to really save what looked like a sure goal. But you'll see now Wolf is doing some good work here. Now we're going to play the ball through. Very good ball to Hein. He's been making these types of runs that are so dangerous, and he cuts back so quickly and puts that in the back of the net. He's pretty rapid, he's pretty pacey, he's pretty agile, especially for this level, and he can really break some defenses down. That was just a really good cut and a really good finish there to be able to grab his second goal in the two Bundesliga. Of course, had another goal in the recent cut match as well. So some good work from him now. So what a rapid cut again from Okotsi, and as well as a great finish there. Exactly what we need from both our strikers. We need them to get in form because we've just kind of been sputtering offensively at times, and this is a good sign. As you can see, we're creating some good chances throughout this and converting those chances we do have as well. But you'll see a really close shot from Bobby Wood on his former side. Get a little bit of a deflection. It would have been a bit of luck to score, but either way, see him now being pretty dangerous so far late on in this matchup as they're trying to push back, maybe at least cut the lead in half and eventually steal a point, but it looks like that will not happen for them, as you can see, as we're going to be able to grab the 2-0 victory. Pretty solid outing here. I'm going to be showcasing less highlights, I think, for now on, and try to get in maybe 4 or 5 games an episode. We'll see how it goes for now on. I think I want to have a bit more fast-paced career mode would be nice to do, but you'll see now getting into this matchup against Duisburg at home, a game you really need to grab those 3 points in at home, or at least a point would be good. But you can see Hein, a great turn, a great finish from him in this early on in this matchup as well. Just in the 5th minute, he's going to be able to put the ball in the back of the net, continuing his tremendous run of form for us. I could see us getting some offers for him. We're still in August. You might see something in this transfer window, but if not, we could see some offers for him in the winter transfer window. But we'll see what happens. I certainly don't see us moving him anytime soon. He's huge for us so far, but you'll see a just weird volley is a maybe the keeper could have done a little bit better. You'll see the volley was a bit tough, for the keeper to catch. The hit, it bounced, and it was always going to be tough for a keeper to read those type of bounces. As you'll see here on the replays, I have a feel of him here. It's just at least, decent contact, but just going underneath his hand, it looks like there. As you can see, just could not read that bounce quick enough to be able to stop that chance. But you see now getting back in this, trying to get another goal, try to get back that lead. But you see a good shot. Actually looks like the keeper, probably hard for him to see from that angle, being blocked by his defender. Now you see this chance on this corner kick, and just goes over the bar. Unfortunately, some good chances here to really take back the lead. See it again. I just don't know how this ball is not put in the back of the net by Okotsi. He's been pretty inconsistent at times, and that was just an absolute howler. I think in that instance we should be leading so many chances to do so, but you'll see in that absolutely bites us in our buttocks as they're going to be able to push forward and grab the goal there. Just part of the Red Sea. I don't know what the hell we were doing defensively. That just happens sometimes. And it's frustrating to see. You know, we need a little bit more cover from our midfielders at the least to cover those runs. But either way, the defenders should be a lot more tighter in those instances. But either way, we're going to have to try to push on and grab this goal. Hein, of course, has been so agile, but this time he cannot beat the defenders. Later on the matchup, his legs are close to gone. Just unfortunately could not help us as we do lose our first match of the season. Very unfortunate too. I thought we should have really at least grabbed a point here, if not the full 3 points. But you know, defensively we just really need to step it up a little bit more defensively, I have to say. Last matchup wasn't too bad, but either way, I have to continue on. You'll see, actually, you know, we get the youth academy here going, and you see Dawid Pawlowski, 60 to 82 potential. I think I'm gonna sign him up, so I decided to have him be our first youth academy signing outside, of course, the Scout of Future Star, which we'll take a look at later on as well. But you'll see here now, I didn't make any other signings, and I just generally I did not make many signings in the summer transfer window, and I apologize for that. You'll see a lot more action in the winter transfer window. You'll see Luis Sanchez is actually our Scout of Future Star, and he's a right back. he's listed as a right back, 42 overall, 67 to 85. Very interesting. But maybe he can still be a good right back. Right back is a spot, you know, I was talking about. We kind of need a right back. So if we can maybe grow him a little bit, we'll see what his base stats are later on once he's eligible to be signed, and we'll see how that goes. I could also, of course, train him now. What do you guys think about that? If I should train both these guys now, you can see Pawlowski, 47 overall, 64 to 82. He looks like he'd be a solid player as well. I have to continue to see how he develops over the years. 17 years old, 47 overall. Would probably like to see that jump up a little bit more, but either way, we'll continue on, and hopefully those guys can develop into some good players. Now, as we'll get into another matchup against FC Kaiserslautern, a very solid side. There's some good players that are actually thinking about targeting, whatever. We'll take a look there. I did make one change. You can see Rone, the center back there. But Jean Zimmer and Alexander Ring are two very interesting players I would certainly love to look at. If we do get promoted, I think I'm going to really try to get a lot of the players that are still in the in the second division. That's kind of my plan right now to do. You know, if we do get promoted eventually, kind of scout and look for some of these good young talents in the 2 Bundesliga. But you see, we get this interesting own goal to start things off, and again, Hein kind of robbed of a goal per se, but you see him again, he's been in tremendous form, just finding himself in great spots, making stuff like that happen as he does there. And of course, it goes down as an own goal, but he certainly had a lot to do with that one. And of course, the center backs, they just drop back in those positions way too deep. They literally just like run into the goal sometimes, and it's weird. Something they kind of need to fix. And you'll see now a good chance, a very good cross from Clausen, and you'll see Hein again just going wide. He's been just incredible, honestly. He's everywhere, all over the pitch. He finds a way to make things happen. You'll see now a good chance, a really good hit there from Eicher is able to parry that wide, though, thankfully. You'll see now Lindell here with the ball. I mean, that's not too bad of a shot here from Okota either. Very good hit, really, have to say there. We just come close to being able to grab one. You see, unfortunately, later on the matchup, this corner kick, and that is not what we want to see. Just need a lot better marking there in that instance to be able to try to close this game out, and that is not a good way to drop for now on. But we have a chance here to at least salvage those 3 points. You see, ball gets flicked on, but you'll see just some good counter-attacking play and some poor defensive work from me in this instance. Rone, just terrible. I don't know what the hell I was doing. My goodness, terrible to watch, and we end up losing that. Alexander Ring, a guy I was saying I was targeting, I think I would love to look at, you know, if we get promoted, eventually, you know, ends up killing us there. But you know, we have one chance to salvage a point at least, and again, Fullman, who came on, unfortunately just hits that wide. Just some howlers here. We just need to do a lot better. But you know, this is our first bad run of form. Of course, we're early on the season. We started off pretty not good with some wins and a draw, but we're at to continue to move on, improve as well in some areas. I just don't see too much going on in the wing areas at the moment. That's pretty frustrating. As you see, we're gonna get into this final matchup of the episode. As of course, we'll have a 4-match episode. I want to try to have this continue on 4 to 5 matches. You see, Fulman, I didn't make the change. I went back to Kagemacher at center back as well. He just seems to be a lot more steadier. I mean, we're not the best defensively at the moment, but I think he's a lot better than Ronne. He's a lot more agile as well. But you'll see some good work from the opposition. They just held the ball lots, and it really just made this game very boring. It was a very boring affair, but because of that, I switched to a 4-3-3, and that's something I want to. Do you guys think this could be interesting formation? Of course, we have Munich, the big, gigantic striker up top. Then, of course, we have Hein and Okoti next to him. Of course, so allow us to really work in Christopher Auger as well. So it has some benefits because I'm just not getting too much from Wolf on the wings or Lindell. I mean, he's been okay, but I think this could work. As you can see, Munich with the big flick on header. Some good work from him in that instance. Going to continue to move on. Okote catches a good run here from Onlong, but I should have just taken the shot there, honestly. So trying to cut the ball back. Don't know what I was thinking as this one comes to a bore and to a 0-0 draw. But at least we grab a point in that little slide of 2-loss slide there by grabbing a point. That's better than nothing. But we're going to have to really bounce back. We're only 6 games in. 2 wins, 2 draws, and 2 losses is not too bad. We're sitting there in 9th place, so we're not in a horrible position either. We certainly can improve a lot. And, that's something we're going to have to continue to do over the season. And may have to do through some transfers in the winter. But, of course, I really want to take some time to evaluate the squad. So I apologize for not making too many transfers, but that's something we'll take a look at more in the winter window. As you'll see here, some of the matches that we'll have coming up for us. But again, thanks guys for tuning in. I really appreciate the support for this series. I love you. I'll be signing out now, and I'll catch you guys later.